So we're going to do two things. We're going to do reading activity first. اللي هو تمرين 5. تمرين 5 في unit 9. تمرين في unit 9. Okay. تمرين 5 unit 9. يلا بينا. يلا. Okay. فإحنا هنا عندنا we have a bunch of words that we're just going to read with a partner, and we're going to focus here on whether or not these words should be read with a lam of the alif lam, or whether we're going to assimilate the lam to the first consonant of the word and pronounce instead of a lam a shadda, right? So basically, when do you get lam, when do you get shadda? I do not want you to memorize the entire list, by the way. That is not the objective at all. You'll learn this gradually. But what basically is it? When do you get a shadda instead of the lam?
When the letter, you use like your tongue and it hits the tip of your, or like the back of your teeth.
So, yeah, and then they're called, those are called the huruf, letters shamsiyya, al-huruf al-shamsiyya. Exactly, which is where the lam is pronounced. So that's the whole idea. It's close to the lam, so it just sort of melts into the lam, and instead of hearing a lam, you actually just hear two of whatever the consonant, first consonant of the word is. ماشي? Okay? Okay. So number 1, هذا في هنا لام ولا في شدة؟ في لام ولا في شدة؟ في لام, huh? Because ba is not one of the huruf shamsiyya, it's one of the huruf, what's the other one? Qamariyya. Qamariyya. And why are they called huruf shamsiyya and huruf qamariyya? Well, why?
Because Sham, you have a frontal consonant.
The word, exactly. Shams is an example of one of those letters, and Qamar, the Qaf, is an example of one that doesn't assimilate. So it's just as a mnemonic aid, essentially. I mean, there's no other reason why it's huruf shamsiyya wa huruf qamariyya. ماشي? Okay. فهو با من الحروف القمرية. So في لام ما في شدة. 2 هنا في شدة ولا في لام؟ في شدة. كويس. فالطاء من الحروف القمرية ولا من الحروف الشمسية؟ من الشمسية. صح. كويس. Why were you saying you were having a hard time? You got it.
No,
It's the other one.
Yeah.
Okay. What is it? What other one?
I can't remember the name of it. But
The elision of the alif lam? Okay, Mashi, we're going to work on that next. But let's get this down first. We'll just, maybe 10 minutes, maybe even a little bit less. With a partner, just read through them. And let's use Arabic, huh? Lam, wala fi lam, ma fish shadda. Let's not use English. Mashi? Okay, tfaddalu. And Ustaza Kirsten and I will go around and just help you with your reading. Focus on good, strong shaddas. With the words that begin with huruf shamsiyya.
okay, even in that.
الزعل.
Yeah, shadda.
الزعل. كويس. الزعل. 6 شدة ولا لام؟
شدة. No. Yeah. لام.
لام. صح مش شدة.
كلب.
الايه؟
كلب. الكلب.
كلب؟
Actually, the word is like a
كلب ولا شو الكلمة دي؟
كلب.
وف وف.
أو كلب.
أيوة.
كلب.
الكلب. يلا 7.
القطرة قطة قطة
هو في الحقيقة هو بال القطة ها
قطة.
So, can you explain how I can tell the difference? I'm a little confused.
Amina, tell him.
Okay,
So which
if it,
sounds,
if it hits the front of your, like up here, in front of your teeth.
if what hits
back,
the front?
If your tongue hits the top of your mouth and the back of your teeth, then you put the shadda.
So just says that. That's,
And yeah, because it's like a la does that too. So say la, sa. Can you hear like? Can you kind of hear like it's from the same? You have the, yeah, and that's what basically causes that. So
السيارة.
ممتاز بالضبط كده. Next activity. Now we're going to start working on this idea of elision. So what I want you to do first, we're going to do تمرين 8. تمرين 8. So first thing, I'm just going to give you 2 minutes to read through تمرين 8 on page 202. So would you do that right now? Page 202, تمرين 8, and then I'll tell you exactly what we're going to do. Okay? So what we're going to do now is I want you to make up sentences with a partner, a new partner. And in each sentence, I want a preposition followed by a definite noun of some kind. So just like in the examples, أختي في البيت. في البيت. So في preposition followed by the definite noun في البيت. And عندي امتحان مع الأستاذ. مع الأستاذ. So each of your sentences needs to have a preposition followed by a definite noun. 4 sentences, preferably each one having a different preposition in it. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to ask you to give me the sentences and we're going to record them up here on the board and talk about how to pronounce them. Meshi? We ready? Okay, I'm going to go around and ask each one of you to give me your sentence, but I'm not going to write it until you say it right. You have to pronounce it correctly. All right? All right, Lydia, go. Let's listen, because we're going to help in case there's an issue with the pronunciation. Let's go.
أختي مع أخي من السينما. في السينما. Sorry. في السينما.
أختي
في السينما.
مع أخي
في السينما.
أيوة جيمس يلا في السينما. في السينما. Very nice. في السين. Okay, so we write it في السينما, but we say it في السينما. Let me just for a second, before we continue with this, what would happen if you said في السينما? Nothing as far as being understood. Your language would sound a little bit stilted, but you would be perfectly understood and it's not an issue. Why then is it important to learn to say في السينما and not في السينما?
Helps you understand.
It's really important for listening comprehension. When you hear في السينما, you're not going to recognize that as being في السينما unless you're saying it that way yourself. As long as you keep saying it as if it's two words, your processing mechanism is going to hear it as two words. And Alif Lam is really, really, really important to Arabic grammar. So you have to learn how to identify, there's an Alif Lam there because I heard a shadda, right? Or I can hear that there's an Alif Lam because I heard fil bayt. I heard that lam in there, right? So, and again, if you say it, you will learn to hear it. ماشي. Who wants to go next? أختي, very nice sentence. أختي مع أخي في السينما. Another one? تفضل سيمون.
أنا عايز شاي باللبن.
عايز. Again.
أنا عايز شاي باللبن.
جميل. باللبن. صح? Did you write it right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll write the أنا in there. أنا عايز. Did you spell عايز right? عايز شاي باللبن. Very nice. ماشي. Another one. So here we have, on this one, right, we have a shadda. مش كده? Let's get the shadda on there.
That's ayer, right? Not ayers. Yesterday.
شكرا. تفضل يا كيمياء.
أنا عايزة قهوة من اليمن.
أنا عايزة قهوة. I'm not going to write it till I hear it correctly.
من اليمن.
من اليمن. I want to hear it as one word.
من اليمن.
Exactly. And so where do you stop actually? On the lam, right? من اليمن. من اليمن. في السينما. So where you stop is actually either on the lam or the shadda. And other than that, you just say it as one phrase. So again, Kimya.
أنا عايزة قهوة من اليمن.
Very nice. من اليمن. And there's a kind of a fatha helping vowel on the min, right? من اليمن. Very nice. يلا مع بعض. من اليمن. من اليمن. James.
يلا المكتب مع أستاذ.
مرة ثانية. يلا.
المكتب مع أستاذ. يلا المكتب مع الأستاذ. مع الأستاذ.
Okay. So يلا. يلا. يلا.
يلا المكتب مع الأستاذ.
We need something in here. المكتب again.
يلا المكتب مع الأستاذ.
Very nice. مع الأستاذ. So what you actually hear is مع الأستاذ. مع الأستاذ, right? And this alif is nothing, right? There's nothing that represents this at all, but it's still in the spelling. يلا في المكتب مع الأستاذ. Okay, that would work. يلا في المكتب. We don't really know how to say to yet, so so.
Let's go office.
But we don't have go in here.
Oh, yalla is not.
يلا yeah. يلا let's go. اوكي يلا في المكتب مع الأستاذ. جميل. يلا another one. اتفضلي يا نيكي.
أنا في الفصل مع الأستاذة مرثا.
again.
أنا في الفصل مع الأستاذة مرثا.
Very nice. مع الأستاذة مرثا. مع الأستاذة مرثا. مع الأستاذة مرثا. كويس. Another one.
كنت من المغرب.
The first word. Oh. Okay. So do we have a sentence? Cat from. No, we weren't. No. Sentence. Ah, very nice. See, all you need to do to turn that into a sentence is just put al-qatta. So the cat is al-qatta. Very nice. من المغرب. من المغرب. من المغرب. So when you say these phrases, actually think of stopping at the lamb. من المغرب. من المغرب. Do we have any more with shaddas? Does anybody have another example with a shadda? تفضل يا John.
السيارة في الشارع.
سيارتي. Again.
في الشارع.
Very nice. So let's say it together. سيارتي في الشارع. Very nice. في الشارع. Good. في الشارع. You guys are doing really good on this. Was this what you were thinking was no. What?
It's to change the Alif into squiggly on.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. That's it. You just did it. So the Alif that doesn't get pronounced as a Hamza, the Hamza that doesn't get pronounced as a Hamza unless it's at the beginning of your utterance has this other thing on it, wasla. So the Alif of the Alif Lam, of the definite article, is one of these. So that's why you can just kind of ignore it, because it's not a real Hamza. You only hear it as a Hamza if you were to start your utterance, right? So if I were to just say, Al-Ustadha Martha, you can hear that right? But Ma'al Ustadha, because this is not actually, it's just sort of there. Anyway, it's not a real Hamza. It's this Hamza called Hamzat Wasl.
So you never write that?
You would never write it, and it would be wrong to write it. There are many instances where even native speakers incorrectly write Hamzat Wasl as Hamza. So if you make a mistake here, you will be in good company. However, never on the Alif Lam. That's one mistake that native speakers, but here's an example of a word that native speakers always make mistakes on. The word ism is a Hamzat Wasl. It's a Hamzat Wasl. And we know this. One way you can prove this to yourself is in the name of God, most gracious, most merciful. How do you say that?
Bismillah.
Bismillah, not Bi-ismillah, right? Just Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Never Bi-ism. So this Hamza here is a Hamzat Wasl, and it should never be written as with a Hamza, but it always is. I see it all the time. In children's literature, no less. Where they're supposed to be learning. But Ism, Ibn is another one. Ibn is another one. Don't worry about when you get it. Just understand this idea that sometimes the Hamza is not really a Hamza. We would never write it as a Hamza, but we hear it as a Hamza if you begin, if your utterance begins with that word. Yes, Kimi.
Be on our quiz.
It will not, because why? Why will it not be on your quiz? Because it's in Unit 9.
So it's up to Unit 8.
Yeah. So this won't be, this stuff won't, and we'll see lots more examples of this. Okay.
Ism in the book spell it with the? I know you're not supposed to say the wasl part, but it just says the hamza. And is that why? Is it misspelled in the book too, or? Because it just says ismi. There's no wasl there or anything like that.
It's just the vowel. That's exactly correct. So you would just write you can write the vowel if you vocalize of ism, but not the hamza, right? Another word that has a hamzat wasl on it is the word for test. Imtihan. Imtihan. So all by itself, imtihan. Andi imtihan bukra. But if you were to say the test, how would you say that? Al-imtihan, not al-imtihan, just al-imtihan. Al-imtihan. You still have the vowel, but there's no actual hamza there. Al-imtihan.
When they don't, I always thought they were just trying to make you get used to the fact that there's not going to be hamza. But when they don't write that, that means that it's probably
Correct. And in your books, it's done accurately. The distinction between hamzat wasl and the real hamzas is done pretty consistently in your book. And there are some general rules that you'll eventually learn about when it's hamzat wasl. But for now, just know that the hamza, if you will, on the alif lam, the definite article is a hamzat wasl. So you only actually hear it pronounced as a hamza if you begin your utterance with the alif lam. Al-ustadh fil fasl, for instance. And it will never be written. And you just, when the word is attached like this to a preposition, you don't hear anything at all. Just ma'al ustaz, ma'al ustaz, min al maghrib, right? So it's just as if this wasn't even there. Meshi? Meshi. We have about 5 or 6 minutes left. If you didn't have any other questions or anything, are we good on this? Yeah, it takes a long time to get used to doing this. It's very natural. You see 2 words, you want to read it as 2 words, right? So we'll work on this, and for right now, I was thinking of just giving you 5 minutes to work on your skits. If you could you use 5 minutes to work on your skits a little bit? Does everybody have a partner for skits? Your partner left? Oh, Kate. Okay. You don't have a partner. But you're working with Kate. How many? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Those of you that have your partners, go ahead. Everybody has a partner, I think.